WorldStats is a tool for analyzing and visualizing World Bank data on economic development and education. Here is a quick overview of its features. On the cards page, the user can select an indicator and receive information on how countries changed in that indicator over time. The results are sorted by the magnitude of the increase in descending order. Additionally, the user can select one or more secondary indicators to view alongside the primary indicator. They can also adjust the date range. Here we see a country that improved in a particular education metric, but not in the gender parity index for that metric. The benefits weren't evenly felt. If we want to look at greatest decreases instead, we just flip the mode. We can add as many secondary indicators as we want to the cards, giving us a customized, neatly packaged summary for each country. There are other modes we can work with as well. With this one, WorldStats calculates the biggest year-over-year changes in an indicator of our choice for each country, so we can see short-term spikes. The card tells us when each spike occurred. This sudden jump in fisheries production in the British Virgin Islands happened in the year 2000. We can invert this mode too, so we can look for biggest downward spikes. Finally, on the cards page, we can look for relative year-over-year changes between two indicators, either increases or decreases. Let's use this tool to look for years when there was a sudden rise in military expenditure as a percentage of gross national expenditure. Here we see that Kosovo redirected much of its spending to its military in 2008. This is no surprise given that was the year of its declaration of independence, but what if we want to see this change with more context? For that, we flip to the graphs page. This page lets us generate graphs for any combination of indicators and countries. It's a powerful, open-ended tool. Let's take another look at Kosovo's spending. And remember that spike in fisheries production in the British Virgin Islands? We can visualize that. What if we're interested in particular indicators, but we're not sure which countries have data available for them? Rather than picking countries blindly, we can use the data completeness filter to focus our search. For example, here we've selected a set of indicators all related to agriculture. Over in this list on the right, we see a percentage beside each country. This indicates the average completeness of the data for that country for all of the indicators. If we turn this up to 80%, for example, we'll drop any countries for which less than 80% of the years within the date range have data for the selected indicators. Then we can just click away to graph our data. And of course, we can change the date range too. That's it for this demo of WorldStats.